It is time to sit down and talk about something very serious that is going on right in our very own backyards, human trafficking and what's being done about it. And we're very privileged to have a couple ladies to talk about this situation this morning. Shelly Rebb with Spoken For and Toya Kaplan, the founder and executive director of Freedom House. It is a serious discussion, human trafficking.
It is. It's something that I think a lot of people don't realize is here in New Mexico. When you think about human trafficking, you think of the really large urban areas, so New York City, Los Angeles, Atlanta. But it's something that is in our own backyard here in Albuquerque, and it's something we need to be aware of.
How extensive is the problem in New Mexico as compared to other states? Do you have data on that?
Actually, I'm going to let
Yeah,
Shelly
sure,
address
absolutely.
that.
We do. New Mexico is a little bit notorious for not keeping good records with things like that, but we work with another company that's part of our coalition actually called Synergy, and we've started to put together quite a bit of data. We can also pull data from another organization called the Polaris Project, which people call it's a national hotline for tips about human trafficking. So within New Mexico, what we see is human trafficking is very much related to the general population of that state. We are a small population state, so what we have happening with human trafficking is in direct correlation to our population compared to Texas and Arizona. So for 2013, and the reason I say that is because those are the facts that we had put on some materials, we had 28 verified cases that had come through Albuquerque, and out of those, 9 of those were actual children.
I was going to ask who this affects, what age groups. It probably could be a wide range.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Did you want to take that, Toya?
it is. Well, just to say that 12 years old to 13 is really the entry age for this, and which is horrible, but all the way up to really any age woman. So yeah, it's affecting a wide range of people.
For those folks that are sitting at home, I may be curious what they can do. I mean, how can you empower somebody sitting on their couch at home to really recognize the issue, what's going on, what they can do about it?
I think a huge part of that is understanding how human trafficking operates within our society. And when you understand that, when you can see that, you lose this kind of sensationalized image that people have. You know, they see the movie Taken and they think, oh, they're being kidnapped and they're chained to beds. And that's not what the truth is for here in the United States. So when we learn about how the factors within our society contribute to human trafficking, that helps us understand a huge part of it. A large part that we see here in New Mexico is the demand side. Human trafficking is available because there are people that are wanting to buy women and children. And so if we work on the demand side, that's a way that we can prevent. So really it's that education and awareness of what human trafficking is.
And what are your organizations doing to sort of step in and help?
Freedom House is going to be opening in the middle of June. The home is actually already built, but we're waiting for the property, which is in a secured area outside of town. It's a home where women can come, and it'll be 18 and older. We're not addressing minors at the house, but they will be able to come and live through a program. It's a year program there with transitional living back in Albuquerque once they've gone through the program. So that's what our provision is. There is currently no home in Albuquerque or really New Mexico that deals with this particular target group, and so we've taken that on and as a family and as a foundation, and that's what we'll be doing. So
To really help provide a safe place and,
Right,
and express a little bit of care.
and go through therapy, counseling, you know, to work through some of the things they've been through.
And this, I'm sure you hope will expand and grow and become something bigger, I would imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'd love to see every state and city providing care for these women.
Well, Shelly and Toya, we appreciate you discussing this today. And of course, I know that if folks are interested in more information, they can probably contact Spoken For and then Freedom House as well to get additional details about how they can step in.
It's
Absolutely.
freedomhousenm.org.
Okay, and yours?
SpokenForNM.com.
We appreciate you both being here.
Thank you for having
so much
us.
for
Thanks
being
so
here with
much.
us. Nice to meet you. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.